Hey guys, it's Lindsay from My Crafty Plants, and today I am going to be setting up my March monthly and notes page in my Erin Condren Life Planner. So I have a number of things pulled out. I have the notes page set up that I made myself. I make this every month, and the clip art on that is from TWG Designs, as are the patterns. I also have this extra sheet this month since I did struggle with writing on the washi last month. I printed myself an additional strip at the top. Then I also grabbed a bunch of extras that I had. This is actually the leftovers I have from the October mystery kit from Scribble Prints Co. I love this quote box and it's perfect for this month, so I'm going to be building that as a base. So I have a bunch of other random sheets, and then as well the Holly Jolly Color Club from Scribble Prints Co. to mix in as well. And then I am going to be bringing in some gold foil to this. So I have these rose colored days date covers, double dates, and date dots from Rose Shadow collection as well. Then if you've watched my monthly setups before, you know I love the washi for that. So I grabbed a number of washi in the sort of green and teal family, and this one has some gold foiling in it. So I am gonna bring that in as well to add another pop of gold. I am actually just gonna start with that gold foiled washi and go ahead and run that across the top. So I'm going to cut this on the one side, but then on the other side, I'm going to put down something on the sidebar to make sure that lies perfectly aligned when I slice the washi. And I am just laying down the quote box that I had left over from the October mystery kit, which I thought was so perfect for this. I can't remember why I didn't use it when I used that kit, but it says, "And so the adventure begins." And that is just like such a good theme for this month. If you've watched any of my videos, you probably know I am due with a baby this month. So really just feeling that as the next adventure. So using that instead of like my phrase of the month or wish for the month, just going with that quote box instead. Love using extras from kits anyways. It makes me feel so satisfied when I get to use up stuff that I didn't use during the week I used that kit. So now I am just finishing up the rest of the washi on the top there, going with some sort of like leafy ones and then a sort of solid teal, and just slicing that all together to run all across the top. Then next, I loved how the date strip that I cut down worked last month, and so I decided to do the date covers this month across the days, and I had these foil ones from Rose Colored Days that I picked up during the PBC sale, and I am super excited to be using those and bringing in a little bit more foil. So now I am just going to pop that open and struggle with the coil, but I want to make sure that the washi lines up the same way on both sides of the page. So I will flip it open before I cut it, but I just try and lay things down while the page is open like this so I can see what it looks like together. Then I actually realized if I slid it down just a little bit, I could get it to go underneath the march as well, which I've never done before. So I decided to give that a whirl, and I really like how it turned out. Just adds like another pop of color in. My monthly spreads are really a lot more decorative than functional, so I do want it to be extra pretty, although I do use it for like bigger trips, and we are definitely going to have a lot of visitors at some point this month, although they'll probably all be at once the baby comes. But I thought that looked really cute running underneath there, and it also gives like a nice background for those date covers. I honestly ordered so many of these during the PBC sale, and I'm so excited because not only do I love them for weekly spreads, but they are so perfect for using in the monthly because they are centered. These are the double date ones, and those ones in particular are perfect for monthly spreads, although I do just like them really in general, and I've used them in the weekly spreads already as well. So now just bringing in some more washi to cover up the blank dates in the month, and there are actually only blank dates on this side of the page because the 31st is a Saturday, so they're all just right here across the top. All of the washis that I'm using throughout this month are all from Michaels from a variety of different sets that I have. So just flipping things open to take a quick peek and then quickly flipping to the sidebar to go ahead and work on that. So I have these sort of like sequin glitter headers from Scribble Prints Co. I didn't want to really use glitter headers because I didn't feel like it needed it with the foil and everything, but I like these sort of like teal sequiny ones. And then I am just grabbing up some labels from Whimsical Plans and from the October Mystery Kit leftovers and the Holly Jolly Color Club to sort of mix in. I like to categorize my sort of goals into 3 different categories for each month: work, home, and then personal, which for personal, I generally use the little things header. It's not to minimize personal goals, but there is nothing that says personal in any of these kits, so I just have been using the little things for that. Then I cut down some ombre heart checklists to make them like 3 heart checklists. I find that like 4 or 5 or whatever is too many, and like the 3 categories of 3 seems to be a number that works really well for me, so I will keep going with that. And then as well, again, the Ombre Heart checklists are all from Scribble Prints Co., either from the October kit or from the Holly Jolly Color Club. And just a tiny bit of space left, so finishing that out with some glitter headers and popping things open to go day by day. So I'm starting with some doctor's appointments. So I have 3 doctor's appointments this month because welcome to the end of pregnancy. And then my daughter actually has a doctor's appointment as well. So I'm using the skinny appointment labels for my doctor's appointment, and I'm going to use a fat appointment label for my daughter. I like for like the same types of things to be in like the same items from a kit, so I usually pick based on like how much leftovers I have of something in a color, and that's just how I pick. So these flags are going to be for holidays, and they are from Whimsical Plans, and I am just actually going to switch them from lying sideways to lying on the top because I remembered that I had these gold foiled holidays from the Me and My Big Ideas mom sticker book, and I guess this first one is daylight savings time, and it's not really a holiday so much as, you know, a personal sleeping hell when you have small children. But anyway, I am going to mark that down. It's certainly an important thing to remember in a household with toddlers. Then the 17th is St. Patty's Day. Not super a holiday I celebrate, but it is always fun to wear green and eat some soda bread. And that's actually the due date of my 2-year-old. She was born a few weeks early, but I just remember we lived in Boston at the time, and my husband was like freaking out that I would give birth on my due date, and we would like get stuck in St. Patty's Day parade traffic, which obviously did not happen, but it would have been really funny. The 20th is just the first day of spring, which I don't have a sticker for, but I'm gonna use some deco to mark that. And then I am actually just putting down some washi for Passover, and I'll use the gold foil sticker to mark that Passover is beginning, but I am going to mark that with washi as well because Passover is actually quite a long holiday. It's a week long, and that is a holiday that we celebrate, and it has a lot of food restrictions associated with it, so definitely one you want to know in your planner. And then I'm also just leaving some space because the 30th is my due date, and I want to mark that down as well. So now I am grabbing these quarter boxes. These are actually from Cricut Paper Co. I had like a little quarter box sheet from there, and thank goodness I chose Cricut Paper Co. ones for this because they are super, super movable, and I like kept changing my mind on what to do. So we actually have 4 family birthdays in March on 2 days. How weird is that? My daughter and my mom share a birthday, and then my mother-in-law and my sister-in-law share a birthday. Super weird, but kind of cool. Especially I love that my daughter and my mom have the same birthday. I think that's kind of neat, but I wanted to mark my daughter's birthday a little bit differently than the other birthdays, so I kept like changing my mind on how to do that. And then I just wanted to grab some deco for that as well. And then these deco stickers are from the Me and My Big Ideas sticker books, and they are gold foiled as well, so just adding in a little bit more foil and just kind of fuddling around with those to make them all fit together nicely. Then I actually have a hair appointment on the Friday, so I wanted to put something down for that. I almost never get my hair done, so it's a real treat, but I still wanted to fit everything in with the stickers, and that sort of label is from Whimsical Plans. Now I'm just adding in some sort of character stickers. I have that Hello Petite paper spa girl for my hair getting cut, and some balloons from Scribble Prints Co. to mark the birthdays that are not my daughter's birthdays, and also adding in a couple of bows for one for my due date and one for St. Patty's Day. I just thought it looked cute there. And some Penelope dinos from Scribble Prints Co. for the doctor's appointments as well. Adding in some stickers I made from TWG Designs clip arts for my daughter's birthday and the due dates, and some flower stickers from Paper Kamako for the first day of spring. Just thought that looked so pretty. Then just getting everything all cleaned up. It is all set, and I am really loving how this came together. I'm not going to fill this out on camera. I need to think about my goals and everything. So that is everything for my March month place. As usual, I will link all of the shops below in the description. And now I am ready to set up my notes page. So just flipping that open, and I do have that extra sheet that I printed this month. The blank space that was missing was something I made for my year at a glance, which I got set up with a Rose Colored Days foil kit, but I had 17 in there and I wanted to cover it. So anyway, if you want to see what that looks like, it's super cute. That is on my Instagram at mycraftyplans. So I printed another strip for the top this month because I did struggle so much with writing on the washi last month and wanted to give myself some pen flexibility. So I went ahead and printed myself an extra strip of pseudo washi. So now I'm just adding in my circles, my full circles. I know exactly what I'm going to do with this month. I'm going to put my kids' birthdays and initials. We'll see what my son's birthday ends up being. And then the blank circles, as usual, I will fill in with photos at the end of the month. So I have been using this for the past 2 months completely for memory keeping, and I have been loving that. It's really nice to have a space to just do a little memory keeping, journaling, etc., whatever you want to call it. So I'm going to keep going with that, and then I'll put the photos in, and at the bottom I am just going to do a sort of word for the month or quote for the month, etc. I'm also going to add in a little bit of deco. I have this maternity fashion girl. All of the patterns and all of the clip art on this page that I'm using are from TWG Designs, and I printed it all myself using my printer and cut it with my Silhouette Cameo, as I usually do for the notes page. So I have a lot of baby theme stuff. Even though my monthly set page was more green, I decided to bring in the pinks and blues for my daughter and my future son. And now I'm just going to go ahead and letter in that quote of the month. So this is just a quote that's been in my head. I feel like I cannot possibly have made this up myself, but I've tried Googling it several times and I can't figure out where it's from or what. So if you know, or if I'm misquoting something, let me know in the comments below. But it says, "Just when I thought my heart was full, I discovered there was room for a little more." And I'm doing these in Tombow dual brush pens. I will put the color numbers down in the description below, but these both are from my new pastel set, which I am super excited about, and I thought they matched so perfectly, just using one of the pinks and blues. And as you could see, I was using the nib side, not the brush side, since it was rather a long quote. So now I'm just sticking down some more of that deco stickers that I made from the TWG Designs clip art to finish out that box. Last but not least for this page, grabbing another one of my brush pens from the new pastel set and using the actual brush side this time to write March notes, and I am actually going to go ahead and freehand this. I feel like I've practiced writing the months so much that I feel pretty comfortable just writing them in the planner, and I've actually been practicing my like freehanded brush lettering a lot anyways, so I do think that that looked really nicely. This pastel-y green was like fairly light, so I just did want to go over it a little bit, but I like that this ties back to sort of the monthly spread as well, since that did have like a lot more of like this sort of greenish teal colors to it. Okay, so that is everything for my March notes page and my monthly setup. So if you liked this video, please give it a big thumbs up. I'd love it if you subscribed, and definitely check me out on Instagram at mycraftyplans to keep up with me all month long. I will talk to you guys next time. Bye!